Grizol from New Orleans, formerly Athens, Georgia. Yeah. Shy and lonely hunter, stalks across my chest, slowly seeking glory, yeah, glory never gives you any rest. It's your body in an armchair, arrest me in the corner of your bed, arrest me in the place you share our 10 minutes, if there, I'll rest my head. Another night lights me into the hallway, we'll lead you to the back of some bar. Cloudy hat and late for bed, you wonder where the fleeting families are. You live in somewhere on the west coast. Are you just a figment in my mind? Aren't you the one that always told me, boy, it's easier with time to be a sad sound in a lullaby? Speck of sand in your daddy's eye, broke my heart to so much as trying to live the life that lay before me. So you stepped in it when you don't run, so you surrender to everyone, so you remember the place you come to. Don't forget the world for you. Said I put my body, heart shaking skin. Remember where you find a safe place where you never let anyone in, to the space where you keep all your tender questions. Why can't I kiss you one more time before I go? Like all of the ones full of some suggestion, not to be caught in the fucking toe. Don't you know we were born on a moving train? We took form in the pouring rain. You try hard, but I'm short of explaining the lives of we're living and hearts are changing. Yeah, get innocent to stay the same. Not as our mountains go as they came. All these things we refuse to be framed in, but what we can do is run through the raging. Yeah. It should be unlawful to live where you can't see the stars. Hundreds of miles away we draw the same lines to conclusion. And there's no need for confusion when we all throw in the towel. Down the street from here there's a forest and a lake. Go there with my friends for the traffic out of the company. Come back that day, she sent letters and phone calls. And I first to tell how was your day. Circles around the block, is this how all my time gets wasted? I don't think so, but we've tasted the night and now we just want more. 1,000 postcards later, we'll seem older, but that's normal. My car's broke down and it's just too cold to hitchhike to your door. Yeah, but down the street from here there's a forest and a lake. Go there with my friends and for the traffic doesn't come here. Let's talk about things we said in letters and phone calls. When I first tell how was your day? I know you're supposed to tell how was your day. Thanks so much. This show is really fun. I get to see Anna Altman play. Yes. Yeah. It was really fun. That's the correct response. And yeah, and then I got to see for the fifth night in a row my dear friend Kim and my dear friend Clyde play as respectively Longlands and Your Heart Breaks, and that was so fucking good. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's really exciting, and it's just all really exciting. I'm really stoked to be on tour with some very dear friends, and talking about queer shit and spending time together, and it's really great, and I cherish it. I'm playing this song. A lot of the songs that I write are about books, which isn't surprising. The Shy and Lonely Hunter song is about this book called In the City of Shy Hunters by Tom Spanbauer, which was really a super influential book for me in thinking about queer family and thinking about imagined spaces where everybody that you love can be there when that's never true. And a lot of it takes place at Fish Bar, which is an actual place in the Lower East Side. You could go there, but you couldn't see all your friends there, which is actually sad, but you can be there. And also this book called The Heart is a Lonely Hunter by Kirsten McCullers. And the next book is about, the next song is really influenced by this book called Just Above My Head by James Baldwin, which you should definitely read. Just above my head I can hear your heart beating, but oh, would not stand it like you in. So often now what you long for, and now what's your terror, we'll stand side by side in the end. We'll decide when the picture's too terrible to look on. Make sure the walls we can never break down, but the space is left empty from too many places for the one who just can't hang around. Take it home and home. Is something that seeps slowly from your skin. So how it drips drolly from my skin. Of what's been, I know that it's never been easy, but so many things, well, they've just never been. No, 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 no. But assure your heart, it was always a pure one. You can feel it with each second you kiss. But the things you prescribe for your self-preservation are mildly destructive at best. We were patient, I wonder sometimes we had it. And no, no, we never knew. Despite all the things that you dreaded to find something fresh, something real, something. It seems that we are clams inside our shells. Side by side on rocks we feel the tide as the sea contracts and swells. Pearls grow from pain inside, we often know so well, so language let us we must now find some way to tell the ocean not to worry ultimately or predictably as well. Oh, fisherman, it seems you've lost your net. Furthermore, it seems you're sinking, do not waste time with regret. Most of the world is cooked in that stuff which constitutes your sweat, with which your body's for a long time now been marginally wet. And I would tell you, but I'm not so good with words. A language makes a simple feeling seem oh so absurd. Anyway, my song's about contentment so far, always end in verbs like drive or run or go to sleep. The damage has been done. Last I made up of things that must be lost or won, but you can live that way if that's what you call fun. Oh, karma chameleon, are you in tune to the voice that makes that noise saying your work here is done? Or do you dream at night of thoughts inside you'll never tell no one unless you find some way to mask them in some sarcastic fun? And oh, misguided secret angel on the run, what was so wrong with taking your wings off the day of working done? And your dreams of hell, do you have endless chores? Are you banished to boredom? Now you can't decide if you believe in either one. Can't decide if you believe in either one. You'll not know until you try. So you can't decide if you believe in either one.
Yeah!
Thanks. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh. Sorry. Whoa. This is a really complicated set list situation happening here. It has a lot of ridges. That's very sweet of y'all to sing all that song. Wow. I was looking at photos from when we were young. Hair is like blue and you're smiling in one, and it's a strange remembrance brought on by the semblance. But we were so serious, shy and experienced. Oh, so unsure of ourselves, making mistakes without anyone's help. And I thought of the ways I remember you well. Some sweet recollection of redwoods and raspberry vines. And boys, you wrote postcards too numerous times. The uncertainty then, like some sentence of sin, punctuated by moments of tenderness when there were long conversations, sharing of beds, and walks home from swimming pools, giddy, impressionable, but distance grew up like a night. Decisions were silence or preemptive flight. Yeah, the queer kids I knew, we tend to be shy. And the parents just could not get over their shit. Spoke of how all their ambitions were split, but they still let you in and tried to pretend. Now you let them refer to your lovers as friends, and I wish they could see how that hurts. Or affirm your existence with interested words. Yeah, that self-obsession's the patriarchal curse. So you made a family from people you found. You grew into yourself with those weirdos around, late nights talking at home, or dancing till dawn, or driving all day Because you're sick of the phone, yeah, the good ones, they tend to leave town. It helps to write letters and say, come on down, yeah, I'm so much better when you're around. And I think of you when I put on your old clothes. We don't talk all that often, whoever does, but I'll visit you soon and sing you a tune about finding a family somewhere in the ruins of the expectations we once knew. But try to make peace with our patriarchs too. Thank you so much. Okay, so you may have heard already that that Lonelands and Your Heartbreaks both have like totally fucking brilliant new records. It's really true, and you can get them right over there. I'm really stoked because we're putting out the new Lonelands record on this new record label that Clyde and I are running called Cruisin' Records. It's super fucking gay, which is great. Yeah, I'm really excited about all this stuff we can put out. I mean, it's fucking fun. I don't know. But one of the things, I don't have a new record. I have a record that's new of songs that I recorded 15 years ago. So perhaps new in terms of I don't know what to say. But this is a song. So a lot of it's songs that Nana Grizol recorded as like a rock band at other times. Some that we never did, and but all just sort of 4-track recordings that I made. I'm a little 4-track in my room. And this is one of those songs that, check it out. Oh, well, your smell's forever stored near the tip-top of my spine. I will be not forever yours if you'll be not forever mine. And we hold hands under starlight. Tomorrow's the last thing on my mind. We kiss goodnight, oh, I think I'll sleep just fine. There are many places to call home. This van, your arms, or anywhere I find to be alone. People are like vines and not like stone. Those parts look back and see how much we've grown. Last night's conversation now is very plain to see. The way that I miss him is the same as the way that he misses me. And it does make me feel better just to know we both agree. The best way to love someone is to set them free. There are many places to call home. The night sky's a good one, cause it's there wherever you may roam. Orion's just as bright as it was on our bike ride 6 nights ago. Buildings of furniture in a great residential zone. Alright. By now we have learned better than to try and hold our tongues. Because if we are too careful, the best songs are left unsung. We push words of past and passion through our tiny set-filled lungs. 4-track tape machines, though it's only just begun. There are many places to go home. Cliche words on the lips of every lover when they find they've been left alone. Journals of our past and of the places and people we've known. Palettes paint our futures to make them our own. Yeah! Thanks so much. This is another kind of older song. It doesn't even matter, but I'm just going to change it anyway. Is everybody having a nice time?
Yeah!
Good. Wow, it's really a treat to play 2 shows in New York City. But I learned the hard way that somebody told me you could go into the Frida Kahlo exhibit if you got like a ticket out of the trash can. That is a lie. All you will get is shame. And you can have like be righteously indignant over your lie. You know, you're like, why can't I come back in?
She would have loved it.
And then I heard there was this really great Stonewall exhibit there that I didn't even know. I didn't even go look at it, and it was fucking free. So check it out. I don't know. Mississippi swells, I know. They're drawing lines in the towns and silence of Chicago. Oh, Memphis is eerie glow. Not quite clear as chosen so. And brains are drawn to drown. To the small towns in the streets you go. You reflect nothing you now know. Like nothing you said, it all seems the same. Embedded in patterns you don't notice. The future's out of focus, it's a shame. The flashlight just falls in the direction you're headed. But you just knew there's nothing to gain. No measure of light on the silence. Mobilizing righteousness with pain. So you pointed dripping in the direction of anywhere. Though humanity was not without its flaws, you found the time and space you need to sharpen your claws. Holding your ass out on the scale that tends upon which all your little interactions carry on. Those that are visible and metaphysical and hot, the anatomy of everything. So when I got to your city, it was summer, it was pretty, and we walked around because we had the time. You were marked on all the places that you hadn't seen, and it was disconnected from the metro state line. All the closed doors of the fire station, testament to forced displacement, shocked me so to see it from the ground. What seems so functional from great heights looking down. The cities observed from planes. At some point, perceptibly, all starts to look the same. You get distracted by the light below the clouds that seem to shine on through the night. You look at how it seems so lit up to someone. Feel the brightness of the light. All the skyscrapers shine. The tallest buildings to the sun. There's now you under the lights you're living under, and the vantage points you get to even come upon. You dream of transportation infrastructure, the bus stations, on the blocks between the shops, lights flicker on and off and on and on. Imagination too travels those streets, thinking of places and the people that we meet in conversation. conversations with strangers on bus seats. I get on there on the train, 45 minutes outside of the day, saying oh it's magical, cold, the place of city, so escapes the night. I think of the people around awake on the side. The living romance and the headlight cars are like fireflies in the night sky. This is a song that I wrote like a couple of years ago about the Tacoma detention facility, which is an ICE facility where that holds up to 1,600 people who don't have U.S. documents outside of Seattle in Tacoma, Washington. And it's horrible. It's run by a company called Geo, and it was like at the time that I wrote it, I was like, ah, it's so horrible, fucking shitty fucking system and fucking private companies that are doing this shit. Yeah, fuck all that shit. But also, like, I was thinking recently, there was just this article in the New Orleans Advocate, which is now the only newspaper in the city where I live. So they bought the other one. But it was talking about how, and they fired everybody. And it was talking about how, like, Louisiana used to be like the prison capital of the world. Have you heard this? Like, it's like the state, like the United States, like incarcerates the most population of any country. And Louisiana, as a state for a long time, like had the distinction of being the state that incarcerated the most people in the state. And now that's changed because of the way that, like, you know, parole laws have changed. So a number of different things, and now it's Oklahoma. But I believe. But the thing is, there's this whole system that I'm not going to like go into the details of because I want you to know the salient point that in all these like public, you know, basically public prisons, there's like all these incentives to keep the beds full. And so now they're like, instead of putting like U.S. citizens who are prisoners, they're putting like people who are like, you know, undocumented, people who are like applying for asylum status, like in all these situations. And like that's like the fix for like keeping the beds full in the like public prisons. And so like I think what is the takeaway is that the whole fucking system is horrible and dehumanizing and like doesn't give a fuck about anybody's fucking life. But also that there's like all these really particular things going on. So I think whenever we talk about the most egregious things, there are like a fucking 1,000 egregious things that are like inflicting with each other and like that are happening, and then also things that like we can like organize around and be like, this has to stop, right? Homeless sinners, 1,600 suffer sleepless nights. No phone calls home to families, no reading, no Miranda rights. Second tier of prison, as if the first was not enough. It seems of citizens' great promises they place to stretch when they lock you up. Either way they are commodifying someone. Since their stack these songs next to each other like I did, well, I want to say on a side note that Nana Grizol, the rock band, is alive and well.
Yeah!
I hope nobody feels deceived by my presence. But we're recording an album later this summer, or hopefully we're doing something. This song is gonna be on the album, and a lot of it is like, well, I don't need to tell you what it's all about. Well, I kind of do for context. Well, I'll tell you what this song is about. It's about being in Louisiana and in like other places, like in Northeast Georgia where I grew up, and thinking about how like the images of plantations is sort of like aestheticized in this way, and also like are used in the construction of this idea of like the South is like whatever, all these things. Whatever, you know, but it's like really horrific and violent, right? And it's like this awful thing that was like a part of like the way that stuff was produced in this like horrific way that enslaved people. That then it's like, oh look, it's pretty, you know, and people like fly to New Orleans to go like look at some fucking plantations and be like, oh look at the beautiful drapes, you know. I mean that's like a thing. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy, and like. You know, and I feel like my whole life I've grown up around stuff like that, and like noticed some of it and not noticed some of it. I feel like super in tune to it recently, and like, but I started reading like Georgia history textbooks that like would be like the ones that I read, and it was like incredible how much they like actively do not talk about slavery, right? It's crazy, and so like I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about like what all this fucking shit that you're told. Fucking does. I don't know. Sorry, I don't really have like a cohesive statement about that actually, but I wrote this song, so we'll see. And built and stumbled on in time. And though I didn't believe the language of my line, a feeling lurks within, unnamed and undefined. I did find comfort in the dream of simple past. Myths of modern ancestry with inoffense kept carefully. They made my world make sense. Or was it history books? The way the land retained its looks were monuments, just all it took in preservation tense. See these lines go thin as tides, revive, return. play like 3 more songs, I think. Thanks for sticking around. Shadow, your memory is filling up my mind. Old town, you're dancing to the drummer of a new sound. I shudder when I say it doesn't bring me down, but seldom do I say a thing at all. I never thought I'd seek a separate sunshine, no. But I get ashamed of things that should feel just fine, oh. So we sang a song about community. I only ever listen when I come and when I leave. But yeah, I'm trying to drop this habit of always apologizing. This pattern is a trap, it's agonizing, and only I will make it go away. So we can live and focus on the moments that we live and leave apprehensions and the headaches that they give. And my heart beats, it has better things to say. So I won't tremble as I follow down this path. These words that are spoken are just other things to have. The love you've given in your lifetime gives you back. I hope I remember to believe that. I feel like kind of like mellow. I had a dream, our shared experience was tangible. There was a string that just connected me to you. Several thousand miles it stretched into my soup can. I expressed, I feel as though I almost know your name. I read a story on the wrapper of my chocolate bar about a rare bird and a bear in an endangered space. And I felt as though I'd seen them, in a way as though I had been them. All my empathy embedded in the richness of the taste. It gets easy to look past all the middlemen, all the suits and ties that bind our lives in place. I mean, I don't really care for all the interests they're there for. It's just you need a framework for the features on the face. Oh, accumulation and everything. And oh, where are the edges of myself? And oh, among the labels of the shit I bought, I'm not the one I'd like to be. Oh no, but I see someone else. Sometimes I preface this song way too long. I wasn't going to qualify it. I still do right now. But just picture yourself, a young Theo of 20, being like super fucking over the top, crushed out on this straight dude, and just being like, just needing to fucking chill out. And then you're me now, you're like 35, and you're like, thank God I don't have those kinds of feelings in that particular way. Or haven't, I don't know, in a while. Jump into that water, is it cold or is it hot? Was it nothing quite worth mentioning at all? Hearts still awakened to remember fears of breaking, but all animals will answer to their call. It's like how when I try to write a song, sometimes the words just come out wrong. But if I never picked the pen up inside, I never should know it's that so eloquent. Wasn't really what I meant. At least you get the notion that I care. And a song well sung is a song well sung, so sing. If nothing else, you must remember that you're still breathing. So we ignore those body parts that get so wet and get so hard. Focus on our beating hearts. You wanna hold me here to guard me, I can sleep alone tonight. Feel hurt and that's alright. I'm learning not to think too much. Turn the lights out and sleep tight, and if we make a big mistake, anything, well, it won't take forever just to find ourselves again. A subjective sense, we've seen a lot. Yeah, we make the best of what we've got. All we are is everything, everyone we've ever been. So tell me not to fall in love with you. And frankly, my friend, I think that's the sweetest thing you do. Summer in my town is nice, my front porch is my paradise, and I can sit here every night, yeah. I can watch the world go by and know that I'm in motion too. Occasionally think of you, just hope that you realize when you sit here by my side, whatever that implies would be just fine. My heart beats like a tambourine, it plays along in time. I do feel a little bit dubious about that sentiment. I do also want to share that this person, so we just had this, I want you to just be there with me. We're like on the trampoline behind the house. Yeah, like laying back, looking at the stars, you know. And he said, I keep on calling you buddy, but I want to call you baby. It's so good. It's so good. Everything about it, I love it so much. He said something else too, but I'll tell you in private. It was really weird. Okay, I'm gonna play one more song. Thank you all so much for being such a sweet audience. This has been such a joy. Yeah, thanks to everybody who was a part of making this show happen and everybody who played. I also want to qualify this song. There just are a lot of ways of knowing, and I don't want to dismiss any of them. That's all I will say. I don't want to actively dismiss cynicism. I'm going to be more specific. It can be a messenger. I'm sorry, I'm really self-indulgent, and I'm going to stop now. I once saw a sunset so vivid and warm that I swore it was perfect. I once had a lover, I'm not sure if I'll recover, but I know it was worth it. Then last night in the car, the falling raindrops looked like stars at some incalculable speed. Then don't be gone long, and now it sings me asleep every night. And I never learned a lesson looking at my own reflection, but sometimes it seems useful. So I loosen my heartstrings from high hopes of starting to find something truthful. Cynicism isn't wisdom, it's a lazy way to say that you've been